Have you ever wondered why Iran is a Shia majority country, while most of its neighbors are Sunni? It's a fascinating story that goes back nearly 1,400 years, but one specific event about 500 years ago really cemented this identity. Let's dive in. First, a quick recap. After the Prophet Muhammad passed away, a disagreement over his successor split the Muslim community. Those who believed the leader should be chosen from the Prophet's family, specifically his cousin and son-in-law Ali, became known as the Shia. Those who believed the leader should be elected from the wider community became the Sunni. For centuries, the Shia were a minority across the Islamic world, including in Persia, which is modern-day Iran. So what changed? Fast forward to the year 1501, a charismatic and ambitious young leader named Ismail I establishes the Safavid dynasty in Persia. Ismail was a devout follower of a specific branch of Shia Islam known as Twelver Shi'ism. He wasn't just a political leader. He saw himself as a spiritual guide with a divine mission. When Ismail conquered Tabriz and declared himself Shah, or King of Persia, he made a monumental decision. He proclaimed Twelver Shi'ism as the official state religion. This was a radical move. At the time, the vast majority of the population in Persia, perhaps around 90%, were Sunni Muslims. So, how do you convert an entire nation? The Safavids used a combination of methods, some peaceful, some not. First, they launched a massive state-sponsored campaign. They invited Shia scholars from other regions like modern-day Lebanon and Bahrain to come to Persia. These scholars were given prestigious positions and resources to establish religious schools, or madrasas, and train a new generation of Shia clerics. They wrote books, held public debates, and worked to spread Shia teachings among the populace. The Safavids also reshaped public life around Shia traditions. They promoted rituals like the mourning ceremonies for Imam Hussein, whose martyrdom is a central event in Shia history. These passionate, public displays of grief and remembrance helped create a powerful shared identity and emotional connection to Shi'ism. Holidays and festivals were reoriented around the Shia calendar. But the conversion wasn't always voluntary. The Safavid state was forceful. Sunni clerics were often given a choice: convert, leave, or face execution. Sunni mosques were either converted to Shia mosques or destroyed. The state actively suppressed Sunni practices and promoted a strong anti-Sunni narrative. This was partly for religious reasons, but it was also a brilliant political strategy. Think about the neighbors. To the west was the powerful and staunchly Sunni Ottoman Empire. To the east were the Sunni Uzbeks. By making Persia a Shia state, the Safavids created a unique identity that set them apart from their powerful rivals. It forged a sense of national unity and loyalty to the Safavid dynasty that transcended ethnic or tribal lines. Being Persian became synonymous with being Shia. This religious identity became a shield, helping to protect Persia's borders and culture from its powerful Sunni neighbors. Over the next 2 centuries, the Safavid policies worked. By the time the dynasty fell in the 1700s, Persia had been fundamentally transformed. The majority of the population had embraced Shia Islam, and a powerful Shia clerical establishment was deeply embedded in society. This legacy continues to this day. The Safavid dynasty is long gone, but the Shia identity they forged for Iran remains its defining characteristic, shaping its culture, its politics, and its role in the world. It is a powerful example of how a determined leader and a new dynasty can completely reshape a nation's soul. So, the next time you hear about Iran, you'll know that its unique Shia identity wasn't an accident of history, but the result of a deliberate, centuries-long project that began with one ambitious Shah in 1501.